the executive of the entered into an agreement with the president, George Godsent, from the country of NUSA. In this detailed agreement, the president agreed to leak classified intelligence to the state of Ridgeway in exchange for votes from our populace in their ongoing election. I can now tell the people of Ridgeway that today that agreement has been broken by President George after already sending us information. With that being said, my team has now released the document signed by myself, members of my state security team, and George Godsent himself. Aside from this news, the montage we have released provides just a glimpse of the extensive damage we have inflicted upon the inner circle of NUSA, showcasing our strategic prowess and the effectiveness of our operations. We will continue to show the world why Ridgeway stands as a superior entity. Our resolve is unwavering, and our commitment to victory is steadfast. Together, we will ensure the security and prosperity of our great state. Thank you for your continued support and trust. Yours in service, Matrix. Now, with that being said, first off, I'm going to release the letter for those who are not tuning into the screen share and the government updates. I will do that first. There's a letter. Second off, I will release the agreement signed upon by President George Godsent, leaking classified intelligence in exchange for Ridgeway votes from our populace. That is the report originally classified, but now declassified by myself. Everybody, you may take a read, etc. But yes, as of right now, that's all I have for you. I will allow my head of state security to speak momentarily, say a couple of words, and then we'll move from there.
Lots of shootouts. This place was bulletproof. All right, well. Firstly, thanks, good Bugatti. This agreement came forth after Mr. Godsent was essentially begging to win the election. At what point he leaked state secrets. If you look at the montage near the end of the video, he ended up leaking a NSA white page, I think is what they called it, which outlined and spewed a load of bullshit. These gentlemen have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. And I'm sure that if we look towards the end of it, you'll see that it's even ChatGPT'd. Every last word in the NUSA NSA's white page on Ridgeway is not even their own words. Not a single bit of it is true, and it's saddening to see that not only is their president not upholding their word, but their own intelligence community is bad. So, I hope the people of NUSA do what they have to do. Hope they handle their horrible president, and we move on. But that's up for the people of NUSA to do. Intelligence operations are still being conducted in NUSA and in Ridgeway. The NSA and the CIA ended up hiring some intelligence firm, which is the reason why this was leaked. Because George thought, hey, we'll be able to make it look like a cover-up that some random guy in this little intelligence firm leaked it. So I'm sure Godsent will have a response claiming he never did it. But if you read over the agreement, signatures there, and I mean, what other reason we have to put this out? So I'll take a couple of questions, and then the governor will take a couple of questions at the same time.
Before you do that, I did want to say something really quickly. I don't know if Joseph can put in your screen. Joseph, are you allowed to send pictures or put pictures on your screen if I send you pictures? Can you put pictures on your screen? Yes? Yeah. Okay, great. So I'll send you a picture, and I'll explain the picture as well. All right, give me one moment. One moment so I can get the picture. Joseph, go ahead and look at your DMs. And then I'll explain to everybody what that picture is. Let me up here for a second.
Sorry, I'm all tabbed.
You're good. All right, Joseph, when that picture is up, let me know. Okay, so the picture you see on your screen right now, all right, was taken yesterday, and it was, like I said, in the agreement, it was classified intelligence from President George Godsent for votes. So we told him we would start him off slow, right, for an exchange, like a show of goodwill. So, like I said, he leaked us documents, and in exchange, I believe we provided about 15 votes for Mr. George Godsent, as you can see in the photo. But like as I said, he he went against his end of the agreement, so we are leaking this to the public, releasing it to be public to everybody, so it's known that Mr. Godsent, though we originally were supporting him, right? Though we originally were supporting him with our votes in exchange for classified intelligence, are no longer doing so, and honestly, this kind of behavior is extremely frowned upon. And I mean, to be honest, listen, we thank him for all the classified documents he gave us until I don't know what happened, decided he just wanted to stop. But yes, I couldn't in good faith not tell the people of Ridgeway that this operation was conducted and what we did until now. So obviously this is for operational security reasons. But as you guys can see in the video, as I'm telling you guys now, as you guys see in the picture, that was our original agreement. He's went back on it, so now it's all out for everybody to know. All right, so at this point in time, my state security advisor, will take a couple questions. We'll take a couple questions in the audience and on Discord. And yeah, thank you.
All right. You either DM me a question or you can raise your hand and we'll bring you up. Sheriff Thomas is hand raised. Let's get that lecture guy in here.
Lecture has been invited to speak.
Chat.
Yeah.
What's up,
What
Electra?
do you think are the ramifications of this?
Well, I don't know what the Noosa people will do. I know George has a court case here soon, and I know he's also going in front of the Senate. So I'm not entirely sure what they'll do. I hope they bring swift justice to this guy, because, I mean, you can't make an agreement and go back on it and expect us not to enact one of the clauses of it. So this is again just a show of strength that one, Noosa likes to lie. They're willing to sell out their own, intelligence workers votes. So National Guard will continue its operations as normal. I mean, as you can see from the live stream and the amount of guardsmen in the press room now, I mean they're trying to kill us. They're trying to silence us, but it's not really working. So
they failed, desperately failed.
Yeah.
Right.
You have any more questions, Mr. Electro?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, thank you so much. We'll take any more questions from the audience. Any further questions from the audience?
Said, can you explain it in Fortnite terms?
All right, so I'll give you the rundown in Fortnite terms. In Fortnite terms, Noosa president, George Godsent, said, hey, can Ridgeway get us votes? Because, he's in the middle of a presidential election. So he said, can Ridgeway get me votes? And we said, sure, but we need something in return. All right, so something this for that kind of thing, right? So he said, okay, I'm willing to give you classified documents in exchange for Ridgeway votes throughout the entire election. So as a show of good faith, we gave him, to start off, I believe yesterday, in a screenshot that I've shown you all, we gave him about 15, maybe more votes yesterday. And in exchange, he leaked multiple documents to us, more specifically, and something leaked by his APNSA, which is the assistant to the president on national security affairs, right? He leaked to us a document that was given to him, I believe, which was yesterday, on national security and having to do with the Ridgeway raid, etc., which is all can be seen in the montage. That's what's posted in government updates. So basically, he sold out his intelligence community for more votes. That's the Fortnite terms.
George offered us some floppers. He gave us a singular one that didn't hold up the rest of the deal. So we full boxed him, 200 pumped him in the head. Alright. KJK Kirkman, let's get him up here.
Okay, let me just drag him. All right, invite to speak.
Yo, do you got like the receipts? Like, do you have him like messaging you and like sending these documents like himself?
So it's all through a group chat, which was destroyed by him. So as much as we'd love to, I could try to find it. I might have like a recording or two, but my last 2 days of like group chats have all been filled with like Ridgeway stuff. So I could try to find it. See
Hey,
if I
he's the
can
rat of
locate it.
Ridgeway, the rat of Ridgeway. If you want good relations, we need tea soups in office. Come vote for her. Come on.
Okay. I'll see if I can find the receipts for you guys, and if I can, I'll drop them. Otherwise, probably later today, I'll drop the full NSA doc instead of you having to look at the video and decipher it. So I'll drop that. It's only addressed to him, and I'm sure somebody in NUSA NSA will more than likely confirm it's their format, everything. I mean, it's the same format they've been using for years, so.
Yes, I believe the document that was actually received, which can be seen in the montage at towards the end. I believe it's a white page document. Was only sent to him and someone else, the sender and him. All right, so obviously he doesn't write his own intelligence. His intelligence is written for him and then sent to him. So the fact
Oh,
that we have
then
it is kind of proof enough, really. The fact that
the
but
worst part about it is that none of it's true.
yeah, I mean, like the words within the document. Listen, Noosa's intelligence has always been shit. As you can see, the fact that we've even been able to infiltrate, the fact that we even have this information, the fact that any of this has even happened shows that the intelligence community of Noosa it's a failing breed. It's a
Man.
failing and dying breed. And
So to
go ahead.
clarify, there's no third party. This was like a direct exchange from George.
Direct exchange.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Any further questions? Mr. Effortless Brit, you've been invited to speak. Mr.
What-
Effortless Brit.
What do you have to say in response to George's response regarding your statement saying that this was all false?
Well, I mean, obviously it's in his best interest to deny these claims, but like I said, I'm a man of proof. I said this when I was running for re-election myself for governor, and I'm saying it now. I'm a man of proof, and we've shown proof. We've given straight documents, documents signed by him, signed by members of my National Guard, signed by me myself, and yeah. I mean, listen, we've shown proof of us at the voting ballots. It's all the same. And at the end of the day, of course, he has to deny these allegations. Admitting to these kind of allegations would be absolutely horrendous for him. I mean, denying them is not going to do him any good. But I mean, if he wants to save any political capital, if he actually plans or tries to intend on winning this election, he's not going to be able to just say flat out that he did it, because if he does, he knows his political career is over. But yeah, that's my response to it.
All right,
Here,
thank you.
Joseph, stop screen sharing real quick. I'm just gonna screen share the white page that got leaked to us, so that anybody here in NUSA can take a screenshot or whatever before I toss it on some dump email and then ship it out. All right. Here we go. Make sure it's not doing my system audio. The white page that was released by NUSA,
You guys want to tune into the screen share?
specifically by their NSA. So again, classified brief has the whole, I understand that it's classified information to which I have access to, blah, blah, blah. Right. It's only addressed to him
Sent directly to the president.
from their Humanit division. And I mean, you could just take one look at this and realize that like whoever gave this to him, like had no care that this was ChatGPT'd. It's pretty sad. Sabotage missions, like this is all just LARP. Like, I don't know, infiltration. I mean, that never happened. Like 11 operatives. The State Guard barely even brought in that many through selective service. So I don't know. We conducted background checks on everybody. We ratted out the NUSA plans. It's not like it matters. I don't know why it's called a white page and it's black. Okay, go ask NUSA NSA.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize. Is that my name right there, Governor Matrix? Specific efforts are underway to destabilize Governor Matrix OC's leadership. Intelligence indicates that Matrix OC's control is pivotal to Ridgeway's what? I can't read that. To Ridgeway's resilience? Yeah. Covert attempts to undermine his authority and isolate him politically are in progress. That's just insane. And if you ask me, like, listen, at the end of the day, I've shown you guys what I've shown you guys. And I mean, there's really not much more to say. He sold out his country for a couple buck, for a quick buck, for a couple votes. And at the end of the day, it really doesn't seem like I mean, after this, it doesn't seem like he's gonna win, being honest.
Well,
So
even off of this, I mean, NUSA claims that they have so many people embedded in our government, yet NUSA or NSA white page is sitting in front of me. I have members from their own military, members embedded in their high command, who are giving us ways to defend their game. I mean, they're giving us the inner workings. I don't know why any of these people here, or any of the NUSA people like Dub Beetle underscore one, people who want the war to go on, this isn't us saying we're ending the war. This is us saying NUSA didn't hold up their side of the agreement, we showed good faith, and boom, here it is. He agreed that if he didn't hold up his side of the deal, he wouldn't be getting anything. So I encourage whoever wins the election to keep this war going and to actually fix your NSA and fix the cipher intelligence contractors who wrote this. So sucks
because
to
at the end
suck.
of the day, we'll continue to win this war. This war continues, and if NUSA does not surrender, we will continue to win the war against President George Godson and his cronies. All right, we'll continue to do damage. We'll continue to infiltrate your IC. We'll continue to publicize this information. And yeah, I mean, that's about it. The question is, wait, so why did you leak this if this is true? I explained this prior. Maybe you're late to the conversation. This was leaked because George Godson did not end up holding up his end of the bargain. He released a couple documents to us personally, and then after that, I don't know what happened. Maybe he had a come to God moment, and he said he was done. He was done releasing information. So whatever the case may be,
Yeah,
it's
then we
that.
got psyops, media manipulation. Nobody in Ridgeway Media has posted anything but Joseph. I don't know who this guy's on about. And then propaganda. All of their propaganda is so poorly made. I mean, like, it's like real life propaganda, but they put like Matrix's face over it. Like, be so for real right now. Like, I don't even know.
All right. Well, listen. I appreciate everybody coming to our emergency press conference. 1 second.
Yeah, I encourage all of you to go watch the montage. It has a whole bunch of USM documents. The
Okay,
same.
and there's actually one more thing. 1 second.
You want to share it?
Actually, I think we will.
All right.
1 second. Let me just confirm that I'm allowed to. I have one more piece. Okay, no, we can't. We can't share it. We cannot share it. But listen, I'm telling you, Noosa's government is fucked. But no, that information we cannot share at this time taken. Thank you everybody for tuning in to my emergency press conference. I look forward to keeping the Ridgeway citizens updated, and as well as the Noosa citizens to stay updated on what's going on within the war, as well as how we continue to shit on the Godson administration and Noosa as a whole, really. He's leading the place into the ground.
And
Thank
then,
you, everybody.
if any of you NUSA articles in the chat, I got a link to one of them. If you want us to come on and start talking about it, feel free. I'm watching the trial right now, so let us know.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Good night.